birth control, or some call it estrogen tampering, in sports, is it cheating? Is it, it might not be a banned substance, but is it cheating? I don't use birth control. I have not ever used birth control. It's just not my thing. There are people, so my sister falls into the category who this might apply to, which, so I'm guessing I'm getting ahead of myself. There's I would put this in two categories. If someone takes birth control, so like, I think there's like the birth control pill, and so like if somebody uses that and they are on it, they go by the pills, there's like, some of the pills are like sugar pills or something like that. So women still get their period. So they still have natural female estrogen levels. Where this might apply to someone like my sister, for example, is she cuts off the last week of the pill so that she doesn't ever get her period. So there's birth control pills that are kind of abused, one might phrase it. And there are other forms of birth control. I've known people who get like things where they only get one period a year, so they only menstruate once a year. And that severely affects their estrogen levels so that they're more like male levels than female levels. So in that sense, if we're going on if estrogen levels are an indicator of whether someone is a female or not, which is used in for transgender athletes, I would say it's appropriate to apply it to females too. If their testosterone levels are off the charts and their estrogen levels are off the charts low because they're skipping menstruation, it would be appropriate to ban them from competition and disqualify their results from when they were not, when they were tampering with their levels. It's still tampering with and mimicking male as opposed to competing as female. So I would say it depends. It depends, one, on the birth control, and depends on, two, if the woman maintains female estrogen levels or not, kind of thing. Because that is the standard for trans, it should be for the real thing as well. Because the real thing, if estrogen levels are too low, they may be transitioning to male. So if someone who cuts off their period entirely with birth control might be transitioning to male, they may be a transgender in the other direction. So having them compete with women is not really appropriate. So that's my 2 cents.